This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. We're also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And we also have Tracy Ruccia here from Equity Title. She's the president of Equity Title, 32 years in the business. Welcome back, Trace.
Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you back. You know, one of the things that's happened recently in some of our transactions is when buyers buy, they find out that the seller had previously pulled out their lawn and been paid by the water district. Mm-hmm. And then now the buyer's kind of stuck with that in a certain way, aren't they?
Yeah, what happens is, and I think a lot of people don't realize, is the minute you do that, you change out your grass for a desert landscaping, mm-hmm. Immediately a water easement gets put on the property. So when you go to sell it and we go ahead and do the prelim and search the property, you'll see that easement come up on the prelim,
right,
which is, the preliminary title report. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? The seller got money for converting it over to desert landscaping. So if a buyer goes and looks at a home and the backyard is beautiful, the house has everything they want, but they really wanted a pool, but the backyard's big enough to put one in, however, it was all rock because they converted it over, the buyer now has to go back and not only pay the money back, but there can be penalty and interest to be paid.
Do you know if that applies to if you want to install a pool too?
Oh, absolutely.
It does. Okay.
Absolutely. That's the big thing is, a lot of times.
And or lawn,
anything that's any kind of change.
It's going to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, or just drink anything extra than what it already has.
Right.
Also, as a listing agent, when you're taking the listing, Harvey, you pulled it, we get the prelims right away.
Mm-hmm.
However, for your buyer's agent, what do? Do you want to know if there's a water conservation easement on there prior to putting in the offer? That's really easy. You can just call us.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of plugging in the address, and we can tell you right away if there's one or not.
Right.
Know your buyers. Are you putting a pool in? Are you planning on changing this landscaping? If those are any of the things you're deciding to do, let's see before we put an offer in. Mm-hmm. What if there's this water easement on the property?
How long does this easement last?
Forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
Until forever?
Until forever. Okay. Forever and ever and ever.
Okay.
No. It stays with the property. It runs with the property. It never goes away. However, converting it back over to a water type lawn or pool or whatever does then change the dynamics of the easement within the prelim, and it just depends on what you choose to do. Are you taking half of it? Are you converting all of it? It all goes with what you're doing.
And they didn't used to be so enforced before, but now they're enforcing it.
Yeah, and
clearly.
I would like to add one more thing is how, what if, what happens if a buyer didn't realize that easement was on there, but they were saving up money. They just got in the house. Now they're saving up money for 3 years to put the pool in. What happens is the water conservation, they send, the minute title changes, they send them a letter.
Yeah. By the way.
So the buyer gets this letter immediately that states if you're going to convert, here's what you need to do, here's what you're going to have to pay, so forth and so on. We do a cover letter to the agent stating, here's what we see that could be a red flag that needs to be corrected before that closing can happen.
Right.
Maybe there's a lien against the property or unpaid taxes, whatever. Here's some red flag items. Make sure you're well aware of them. We also have a paper when they come to sign that says that if we didn't send it, or like they have seen it and reviewed it. So, and the clients have to sign
They need to
off on
acknowledge the receipt and understanding of it. Yeah, it's smart.
So.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with host Harvey Blankfeld. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.